sounds familiar.
Certainly does.
What is that?
I believe we are going to be getting ready for the Kentucky Derby.
Wow, the first race of the Triple Crown. It's the big one though, right?
That's right.
That's the Kentucky Derby. That's a good sign of spring.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Hello,
God.
everybody. It's Kara and Mike. We've been together for a while.
Yeah.
This is a different kind of deal.
This is fun. I'm looking forward to it. I saw paint,
Yes.
paintbrushes,
I went
Kentucky
on a
Derby.
little adventure, and
Love
I
it.
thought, what could we do for the Kentucky Derby for at home? So now that we're able to get out a little bit, I happened to stop by the Dollar Tree, and I found these little wooden horses. This one's actually a unicorn, but we're going to change it into a horse. But they also do have horse-like figures there too. And then I also found this little cute little chalkboard
Oh, look at that.
little thing that stands by itself. So for $2, you could literally give yourself something to do, and it's cute, and have it use it as little decorations. Maybe if you're going to be watching the Kentucky Derby.
A lot of people have Kentucky Derby parties.
I know.
It's like a big deal, like big hats for the
about
ladies.
it. I wish I should have wore a hat today.
Oh my God,
Darn
mint
it.
juleps I think is like the big Kentucky drink, right?
Yeah.
That people do,
I
and all
love
sorts
that.
of little stuff.
I've always wanted to go to the Kentucky Derby.
It would be neat. It's on my bucket list to do.
Right? Mine too.
Yeah,
Mine
it would be
too.
really, really awesome to do that.
All right, well, so we are basically going to spend some time painting today.
I love painting.
And I know Mike's got a couple little derby facts that we'll talk about while we're going
We'll
along.
bust them out. We'll bust them
But the
out.
first thing that we will need to do, I have one of these little X-Acto knives that we have just in the office. So basically, your supplies that you would need is just any color paint that you want to do, whatever color horse you want to make. And then just for their little number sign, maybe a different color. Your primary colors probably look the best. And so we suggested like some green, some black, brown, yellow. And Mike and I both have that. And a little paintbrush. But if you happen to get the unicorn one, these little wooden pieces, Mike probably could snap it. I'm not as strong, but
We're gonna,
I just
yeah.
slice it right
We're gonna
off.
slice it.
Oh my God.
Be careful.
I'm gonna
Workman's
slice
comp. We'll really get some FMLA going here.
it. Yes, we will.
Oh, I like it.
So
I don't need a sawzall. I don't need a circular saw. I
You're
don't
probably
need.
strong. You could probably snap it.
I want it to be nice and clean.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
so I just took the unicorn portion off of it,
Ah.
and then it will look like a little horse.
Okay. All right.
You with me?
I'm with you.
So then you need to decide what color you want to make your horse. And different colors, I guess, would be like a tan, a chestnut, a
Oh,
black.
we
a
just,
white.
that's right. We got a gray, white, black, chestnut,
Amen.
Appaloosa.
Oh, I like it.
Oh my God.
Different
Paint?
horse
Oh
types.
my God.
Yes.
You think we've done horseback riding a
I
few
think
times?
so.
in
I think so. I think I am going to make mine. I'm going to do. What color do you want to do?
I was thinking I might go like a chestnut, like brown
Okay.
with a black mane and tail.
Okay, then I'll go black and white.
You're going black and white?
Yeah, I'm going to go black and white.
All
So
right.
the first thing we need to do is get our
Like an
base
Arabian.
onto our horse. So just grab a little bit of paint, and again, with paint, all paint. Less is more. So,
You're going
little
your
bit
base
paint.
black, I'm going base
I'm
brown.
going base black. And we're just going to paint that whole horse.
Don't rush it.
I'm not rushing.
Don't rush it. Let the paint absorb.
It will
Go
absorb
with
a
the
little
grain,
bit.
with the grain.
No, because I want it to be like shady.
Ah, shady.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Speaking of shady, how old do you think a horse has to be in order to compete in the Kentucky Derby?
What are they? 2 or 3?
That's pretty good.
What
Yeah,
is
they
it?
have to be 3-year-olds. They have to be at least 3 years old.
Are they all boy horses or all girl horses or a mix?
I believe it's a mix.
Oh,
I
I don't
think
have a clue.
they can be either or.
Okay. I
Um,
wonder what's the statistic on how many
Boys versus
lady
girls.
versus boy horses.
I would think the girl horses have an advantage.
Why do you say that?
Well, they can be like, why don't you let me win, boys? I'm
That probably happens
Right?
on the derby track.
right? Like, hey,
That's interesting.
hey, I got a little extra hay for you if you let me win. I don't know. It's interesting.
I like it. Here is my little black.
How far do you think the race is?
I'd say about 1.5 furlongs. I don't know. I have no clue.
It's a mile and a quarter. It's a mile and a quarter race.
A mile.
And that distance was established back in 1896. So it's been a tradition for a long time.
I just love the whole vibe of it. The hat, the social.
It's got the whole thing.
I just like to see who's there and what they're wearing.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
There's some big money in horses, that's for sure.
Right? I've been to a horse track. I've actually been on horses, but never.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kara's question? All right, I just got a answer to your question. Only 3 fillies, fillies are the girls, have won the Kentucky Derby since 1915.
Oh, wow. Huh.
So the boys are winning that, I guess.
Yeah, they are doing it. Good for them.
Like a little filly.
I would like, you know what?
You're a little filly. Hey, you are a little filly.
You know what we have talked about in the past?
Oh,
and I know we have talked about it in the past over our years.
Okay.
But if I had a boat, what would I name it?
So you're saying you're naming your horse, it would be, give me a second. I'm getting older. I gotta go with not a Kara in the world.
That's such a good name. I don't have a horse or a boat, but I would name it that.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a horse and name it that. That's my plan.
Oh my God, not a Kara in the world.
That's a great horse name.
It's not bad. I'll give you it. That's not a bad one to go with.
All right, so I have mine kind of painted on both sides. It's not absolutely perfect, but
I'm taking my time.
All right, take your time. I'm gonna start on. I like it. I'm gonna start on my grass. I'm gonna just put them on grass because that seemed about right. So I'm gonna take the green and put that right up. And so we are gonna paint the green portion of our grass at the bottom here.
You didn't like my song?
Yeah.
The old gray mare ain't what she used to be.
I accept it. It is kind of true.
All right, you going green?
I'm going green. Green on the bottom.
Did you mix your black?
Yeah, I just mixed my black with the green because it makes it have a little different type of tone and shade.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with that.
Gotcha. Might be a little dirt in that field out there. Not just perfect green grass.
Maybe that's very accurate.
All right.
I might need to take a smaller paintbrush to get in between his little feet.
Well.
Or you can leave it. One or the other. So I'm gonna try a little smaller one right here.
Whew.
There it is. There it is.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
All right, I think I got it. So the green will look similar to this.
Wow.
Now, once we have that portion,
okay,
you can put some hoofs onto your horse.
Hoofs?
Hoofs.
Is that the horse's foot?
That is the horse's foot.
Oh.
And if you've been to the farm park with us and done those things, we have seen them put their shoes on the horse.
Oh, and what are those called? Is that the guy who puts called a ferrule?
Is that what they're called? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Something like that?
That's what we're saying it is from this point on.
All right, ferrule. And that lucky horseshoes.
Right? I always thought it looks like it would hurt the horse, but I guess they say it's just like clipping their nails because that hoof is that substance of a nail.
Basically, yeah.
That's what they say.
There's some really, a lot of horse parts there. There's the thing called the frog on the bottom of the foot of the horse. Then they have their markings on their feet. Some are called socks and some are called stockings. The white feet, the white part you put on there sometimes.
Huh.
There's lots of neat things.
It would be handy if you have I have a little wet wipe here. So if I wanted to change a color, like that green might be too much.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put a little detail in my little hoof here.
You know what, another interesting fact?
Huh.
The Derby has never been canceled due to inclement weather. They race them horses no matter what.
Did they race them last year? Yeah, I guess they might have. Probably just with no
people?
Yeah, that's what I can't remember, but I bet they probably did.
Right?
That is an interesting little fact.
Yeah.
I know people that every year go down and they rent, big buses or party
Yeah.
vans and they go in there in the center. I'm like, that seems like,
Well, that back in the day, that's where the common people would go, and all the very rich people would be in the stadium, and the common people would go into the infield.
oh.
Yeah.
I
So
like,
now it's just like,
I
that's
like
where the
comic
big party is, yeah.
I'd like to hang with the comic folk.
Me too.
That's where I'm at. All right, so now I need to add a little, just detail, maybe make a white mane up through here for my horse. And really you can do as you wish with this. You can add a lot of detail, you can add little detail, doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna put a little bit of detail on mine.
I like it. Oh,
How's yours coming?
pretty awesome, I think.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we're gonna put that on there. And that's part of painting and making it fun and making it your own is the detail. So
Yeah.
take your time with it. We're kind of speeding along here just so you don't get bored of watching us sitting here painting. But if you're home, you can take your good old time and make a lot of detail. In fact, we'd love to see what yours actually turns out like. So,
Hey, do you know how they measure the height of horses, what they call it?
oh yeah, hands.
How many hands, that's
yes,
right.
thank you, Farm Park.
Wow, thank you, Farm Park, that is
I
right.
did know that.
How
I
many
did know that.
hands high? So a hand is 4 inches, is the typical, is how they measure it. And so however many hands high a horse is how they say how tall a horse is. So you might say, like, oh, he's 16 hands high, or she's 14 hands high. So that's kind of
That's kind of cool.
neat. Yeah, they measure different, not in inches, hands.
Hands it is.
Yep.
All right, so I'm adding my last little final detail here, and that is just going to be the little, I guess, jersey. What would you call that? Little tag? That's the
Oh,
number on
what is
it?
that called? It's
I
the
don't
jockey, and then it's the, yeah,
Their shirt number.
Their shirt number?
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, that's funny.
But I put this blue one, I'm making my blue. So if you're home and you wanted to actually have a whole little race by yourself, you can make a bunch of these.
Yeah.
How many run in a race? 12 usually? I don't know.
Well, I have a fact that it was one time back in the early 1900s or 1800s that only 3 horses ran in it.
That's interesting.
But yeah, usually it's a pretty big field.
Well,
Yeah.
you can make as many as you want at home. And here we go. I'm just going to add a number here, and then we're going to wrap this up. Let's make him number 6. It's going to be number 6.
We're going number 6?
Yep. So here is my completed horse. And we can have a whole little thing going on around here.
Oh my.
Michael's finished his up with yellow, but we just wanted to say thank you guys for coming and watching us do a little art project with you. And we wish you all have a great weekend
Enjoy the Derby.
and enjoy the Derby. We'll all be watching.
Dun, 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 dun,
Bye,
dun, 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 dun,
everyone.
dun.
Thanks for joining
Bye.
us.
Check us out on the web. We'll see you soon.